Hey guys, it's your girl Ari back with a YouTube video tutorial on how I did those nails. So the only thing is not included is the bling application. But if y'all want a bling application on how to do bling placement, you know, what I use, just tell me in the comments and I got you. But anywho, so I've been using the pop-off method. I got a video I ain't posted yet. I'll probably post in a couple days on what is the pop-off method and how you do it, because I want to create more content for you guys. So instead of me doing my nails and popping them off, like damaging them, I decided to do the pop-off method. So that's what you see. It's so glossy. That is the top coat I use. So basically, these square tips, I'm going to link them down from Amazon, but I didn't get them from Amazon. But the ones I did get from Amazon is just like these. But I got these from my local nail supply store. Like, these are the non-curve square tips, the taper square. Like, I love these. I'm about to go back and get some more before they run out for real. But you just measure your nails, size them up, you know. So I decided to leave them alone. And if y'all know and y'all been watching my channel, I use the 80/80 grit file. I got this from my local nail supply store. I get 50 of them for $8, but they do have them on Amazon. I know some people can't go to the nail supply store, and I'll link it down below also on where you can get these from on Amazon. So as always, everything I use in my videos, more likely they are linked, and they are linked to the site, which is most likely Amazon. But I do go to my local nail supply store. But I link those items also because you could go on the internet and buy them off the internet from the places. So basically, you season your files, which you see me do in a previous, part. Season my files, that way I don't cut myself. And you just shape it how you want to. With these, this shape already good. It's just the middle finger. That was my fault. I use a bigger tip than what I should have. And I had to go in, and it looks like bigger than the other ones. So I'm going to let y'all watch though. So y'all know this is my baby. This is my cordless e-file. I love it. I love it to death. I got it from my local nail supply store also. So this is the fine grit sandy band. I'll have this link down below also. And you just want to go around, smooth out the nail. I smooth out the whole nail because I feel like it's better for acrylic application. But to each his own, you don't have to. But you just want to blend out the nail tip. But I blend out the nail tip where the natural nail meets. That way it's not lumpy in the bump when you apply your acrylic application. And then I also go down on the whole nail and do it also. And if sometimes I want to, like, say you want to shape it up a little bit more, you can also take it around the sides too. I have a few videos where I've done that. I don't know if I did it on this one, which I should have done on that middle finger, but I probably forgot. But I'm going to let y'all watch. So, the Uni brand I get this from my local nail supply store. Like, I feel like they're taking over, so I'll be trying to clean up on every color they got because I've been going to that local nail supply store for almost 3 years. And I'll be seeing this, like, this is taking over. Like, they got all different kind of brands, but Uni is a big brand. And it's some colors that I like this pink was cool. It just, I don't know, it was just too transparent for me. That's like a pink I used in before videos. But I shown y'all that was my gelish pH bond and my no lip primer. Those are the two things I use, along with alcohol sometimes. It depends on the severity of the oil. Like, if I know my client is a lifter, like, you got people out there that just going to lift no matter what. No matter what you do, how good your prep is, it's going to lift. So that's where alcohol come into play. So if I know that, I'm gonna apply alcohol, then my gelish pH bond, then my no lift primer, and usually I'll have no problems after that. So I'm gonna let y'all watch this, but first, always I put a small bead of clear acrylic down. That way, this too also prevents lifting, but then if you have like gaps between your natural nail and the nail tip, it fills it in. I don't know, I just feel like it's good. Like I never stopped like once I learned to do this and I watched videos, I believe man, who was it? I know one of them is Sydney Alexis. She has a YouTube channel on here. I watch her do it. I'm trying to think if there's a couple other people. Like I watched so many people when I was doing nails, and I still watch them. Like they still post videos. I still watch them. I've been watching them for 5 years. But yes, so I'm gonna let y'all watch. First and foremost, make sure you have the perfect bead to liquid ratio, or powder to liquid, because that bead I put down, it was too much. Like I shouldn't have had that much acrylic left over. So I'll put this in there so y'all I can show y'all, but after that it was cool. It just, that first bead shouldn't have been so liquidy. I felt like it should have been a little bit drier, but I'm gonna let y'all watch finish. Your client's nails, you want to make sure you look at your nails at all angles, which I seen that it was some spots that was filled in that way. It was looking like dented. So that's all I was doing. Y'all see me doing. So after I did it, I believe I fixed it after this. So make sure you look at your nails, your client's nails, move them. I know my clients be like, what the hell? Yes, it's needed. It's needed. But this white I made myself, and I mixed clear and white. It was like me, secret white. I don't even know. I think I put more clear than I did white. I did this like maybe months ago. But it's supposed to be like, they call it a nut white, milky white, whatever. But I made it. So this is what I use for my ombre. So when you ombre any color, white is a little bit like, most ombres comes with white. But you can ombre any color, for real. Any color. This is more blendable, I feel like, and it's transparent as far as like trying to ombre it versus like a black or a red you're trying to cover up. But you can do it. It's just when you want it, like, okay, so the beginning of your ombre, like in the middle, So you want it darker at the end. To the top, you want it lighter. So you want it like faded at the top. That way it's easy to cover up when you make your ombre. That's your whole goal. You want it to be blendable and blend in where you can't even see the color under whatever you decide to blend. Will create the ombre with. It will be pink, nude, whatever, glitter. So I'm gonna let y'all watch. So this is the pink. We're going in with this pink. And I left this part in because I wasn't, like I said, like, this is my first time doing an ombre with this pink. Like, I've done whole nails with this pink, but ombre, I wasn't sure, so I wanted to give it a try. But this nail, I ended up fixing it, but the other nails came out good. But this one is always the first nail. Always, always. So I'm going to let y'all watch. Use smaller beads because I don't want to be messing up my ombre, so I use small thin beads and blend it out. That way it don't look too bulky. Like you can use 7 beads and still not have your nail look super thick. Like it's just how you blend it in. Like I've seen people do videos and they use like 10 beads and it's come out smooth, not super thick, still thin. Like it's just how you apply your beads. So I'm gonna let y'all continue to watch. And I always take clear and always go over top of any ombre I do, because you don't want to file away your color, your ombre you created. You know, you try so hard to create that ombre to look good, and you will be mad if you went in there with your e-file or your hand file and filed it away. And then you have to do it all over. You know how much time that's going to be? Listen, put a thin layer clear over your ombre, you good to go. Good to go. So I always apply it in the middle, pat it down, and I apply a small bead at the cuticle, blend it in, pat it down. Make sure you actually, you want to seal in where your cuticle is. So you want to make sure you're tucking it in. Look how good that look. All in all, it looked good. It started off crappy, but that's what I'll say. Never underestimate ombre. It takes time to create ombres. All ombres ain't perfect. If you think it look good and you feel like you confident, baby, go ahead and wear it proudly. It's all with just practice. Because when I first started to do ombre, it was not as, baby, listen, it was horrible. I'm saying that in Spanish, horrible. That's how bad it was. It was horrible. Oh my God, horrible. But I'm gonna let y'all finish watching. So when I do nails and I don't really didn't want to super file before I even put the acrylic down. You can see on the side, I still have where it's not covered on the side. I'll file that in. That's where I'm going to file off. So I don't put nothing on that side. So I just want y'all to see why she ain't put that on the side. You see that little on the side right there? That ends up coming off because I don't like to over file when I first put the tips on before I put the acrylic on. I like to do it afterwards because it's more sturdier. So okay, I'll let y'all get back to watching. So, as I stated earlier, you want where the white begins, you want it to be faded in. Because you notice I covered where it begins, the white begins, is covered. That's your ultimate goal. You want to cover that. plus look nice. But you want to make sure that it's covered, like it's ombre, it's blended into each other. That's the ultimate goal. But I just want to tell y'all that. I'm gonna let y'all finish watching. So this is my 80/80 grit file. You know, always use it. Always season my file. So you take another file, move it up, well, go along the sides on the file that you're going to actually use in your client. That way you don't cut them because it's sharp on the edges. And you just take it and you just go sidewall to sidewall to get the shape you want. Clean up your shape. you know, all that good stuff. So I'm gonna let y'all watch. So this is my 5-in-1 fine nail drill bit. So I love this. Like, this is the shield cuticle that takes down the bulk of acrylic without cutting your client. So, like, this is my favorite also. One of my favorites. I use this when I'm doing a balance, and I use it after just to seal the cuticle. So you don't want any lifting. So you just go around, and it's not even as sharp to cut your client. Like, I'm telling you, like, I fell in love with this. Fell in love, and like I said, I got this off of Amazon. I'll link it down below. But yeah, you just go around, we call this sealing the cuticles. You don't want any acrylic on the skin. That way it prevents lifting or your nail popping off. So I really appreciate y'all watching. Like, it's making my day that I can bring how I do nails, my little education on how I learn, what I learn, what I do, and y'all continue to watch and interact with me. I appreciate that so much. So I'm gonna let y'all watch. Alright, so this is another one of my fave, buffing. Buff it smooth, which when you use the 5-in-1 fine nail bit, like, I don't really have any like indentations of like the nail drill. Like, if you ever file a nail, you'll see like it's like ridges from the nail file. I don't have it, but this prevents it. But I also seen that, which I'm gonna try, they took the sanding band after this, like after they did it, and then it's like they used the buffer also, but then they did the sanding band and busted out super smooth. So I'm like, I might have to try that and just see. But I have no problem with this. But like I said, like, I'm gonna try it. We gonna try it together. Y'all can watch me. But after that, you just dust the nail off. I spray 70% alcohol. You good to go. That's how they look. So yeah, they came out good. And I think I went after off camera and filed my middle finger a little bit more, so I went in. But this is the outcome. Scorpio season. My birthday is on the 15th. I'm bringing y'all heat all month long. Thank y'all for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll see y'all again.